Hey everybody, it's been a hot minute since I've given you a tuffpad update. I've been working on other stuff and working on tuffpads in the meantime, but I've got some new stuff I want to show off. Some older things as well as some very new stuff. So this pad right here is kind of my prototype test bed that I use on a daily basis and that I test changes on. So it's this weird abomination of different tuffpad design changes anyways. And this one is one I'm about to mail out that I've basically finished. I need to do some sanding on a few parts and some more testing, but it's basically done. But I want to show you before and after to kind of give you an idea of what you could expect with the newest designs. So some of the biggest changes that are a little bit older. So I've been shipping out tough pads with so that's bad. On the back is where the USB is exposed. So the original tough pads, if I flip it over, that might be better, has the microcontroller. You can kind of see it through the bottom a little bit because it's a little bit thin, but you has this microcontroller butted right up against the frame, and so when you plug the micro USB in, you're plugging straight into the microcontroller. That's fine, but I prefer to have something a little bit more robust. So now on the new models, which I'll show you on this one. Again, you can't see it because the bottom's solid, but here is a USB-C breakout. So it's a separate board, and it's USB-C instead of micro, which is nice. And I ship it with these nice braided USB-C cables. But the microcontroller is actually kind of more in the middle here, and it doesn't get physically interfaced with. So if you were to wear out, or a customer or somebody were to wear out the USB port, which is harder now that it's USB-C, more robust than micro USB, you could just replace the breakout instead of replacing the whole microcontroller. So that's one improvement. Another one is on the side here, where the side module connects to the main body. I'm now using a RJ45 keystone. I needed eight wires for the side module to support all the functions, and so that's just a lot more robust compared to the more original design, which was these JST connectors, which again, they're fine, they hold. I use this every day and move it around and it stays plugged and it's fine, but the RJ45 is more robust. Let's see. Those might be the changes that I've been shipping for a while that I haven't shown yet. So they've been kind of in the wild for a couple months. So I'm going to show you some of the new stuff that is new for this pad that I'm sending out kind of for the first time. And I should start with the old pad. So on the original designs, and I've actually had a video where I talk about the original side module versus this rounded side module. So I've been testing this. You can see that this is rigid, which means that this slope, this angle that this thing rests at, you can't change it. It's that's just in the design, and that's how the plastic is. And you can see on this side, like, this thing is not tilting forward or back at all. It just is what it is. And I've found a comfortable angle. It works, and this is how I use it. I put my fingers on this row and it's fine. The new design is hinged. Let's see if I can get this in the picture. So down here, this entire module can now rotate forward and back, and I don't have it shoved all the way in. There's room for it to go farther back, so now people have the option of, if they wanted to lay this down, they could rotate this arm out scoot this out and like lay it down, and there's even room to lay it down against this wrist rest here. There's room for this to kind of be scooted up and kind of brought back. So there's a lot of adjustability that's added there. So that's brand new. And that brings up another point, which is that this wrist pad, this cut here is more extreme compared to these the original design, where you can see it's a little more, it comes out further and it doesn't cut off the whole side. This one is more extreme. There's more material not there, but there's still enough material to support your hand, and it kind of, I try to make it kind of follow the contour of the crook of one's hand, so it's there, and you can see I can reach everything, and my thumb just kind of rests on here. And just to be clear, this is what I call the nipple stick. I've got I ship these out with 3 different stick styles. I've got this domed stick, and then this more traditional, I guess, Xbox, PlayStation style convex stick. So, you know, whichever one you want. This guy wanted to try the nipple stick. I developed that for kind of Destiny or a shooter where you're just doing a lot of W, you're holding forward, and it's comfortable to just kind of push it from side to side instead of resting your thumb on top. If you want to rest your thumb on top, then one of these smaller sticks would be better. But this one you just kind of, you can reach up and pull it down, you can push it from side to side. That's more how it's used. Anyways, that was a little bit of side note. I've had questions about that. So you've seen the hinge, you've seen the cutout. The other big thing is how I've made space for the side module. So in original designs, this whole thing was square. I'll just show that. So this whole thing is square, right? Which means there's a corner, there's a hard right angle corner right here that kind of gets in the way of the back of this. So there's only so far in and back that this can be seated. So it's comfortable enough, like I don't have a problem using this. But this, I've allowed myself a lot more room to kind of bring this in closer to this part of the hand, so the thumb, instead of being out this far, is a little more in, and it's really comfortable. I can still, you know, reach up, and I can even grab those keys really easily. But there's just a lot more room for adjustment as well. So that's brand new. That's new for this. And to show you the difference of what I kind of had to do, move these pads out of the way. Here is the original tuffpad keypad PCB. So this is what's underneath these key. You can see my hand. This is what's underneath these keys, and you know it's square. So the plastic frame kind of mirrors that design, and this is the new one. So just having those corners cut out really let me shape the frame in such a way that now I've got just a lot more room to have that side module just be a lot closer in to the crook of your hand. It's more comfortable, more adjustable, and yeah, that's kind of it. I just wanted to show off what the most recent tuffpads look like. I think this looks pretty good. I think I've said this before, but this continues to be true. This is the best tuffpad I've ever made. Really clean. I'm also using a new plastic. This is PETG instead of ASA. This is a matte PETG. Regular PETG is very glossy and shiny, so I can easily do that, print that for someone, but this has a nice matte finish, and you have all the benefits of PETG. It's non-toxic, has good heat deflection like ASA does. It's super tough. Like, yeah, PETG is really, really, really tough stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to ramble on. I think you guys get the gist of this. Yeah, I'm gonna sand this down and test the whole thing and mill this off. This is ready to go. anyways, that's where the tuffpad's at. Hope you like it. If you have any suggestions for me, comments, let me know. I'd like to know your thoughts. This process has been a lot of my thoughts, but also some of yours. This has been fairly collaborative, so let me know. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you don't like, and we'll see if we can keep making this thing better and better and better. Anyways, thanks. Bye.